The Merkaba Trinity Key Induction. The Merkaba Trinity Key Induction technique begins the process of establishing a conscious directional relationship with various levels of your 15-dimensional anatomy, or that of your client. The Trinity key symbols are mathematical geometrical programs that carry the specific organic structure of each dimensional frequency band, as it exists within the D12 Universal Divine Blueprint. Imbuing the proper symbol key into the appropriate area of the personal anatomy can rapidly expedite restoration of the personal divine blueprint within the DNA template, chakra system, and embodied Cathra grid. Use of the Trinity Master Key symbols that correspond precisely to the natural order of each dimensional frequency band can intensify all applications of holistic and allopathic healing, as well as progressively and systematically assisting in the process of accelerating DNA template healing and activation. Every condition within the body-mind-spirit system has a specific energy signature, unique to its own construction. Every disease condition within any aspect of the personal experience, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, social, etc., is created and held in manifestation by a specific set of mathematical geometrical energy relationships that are stored within the embodied Cathra grid and DNA template in the form of symbol keys. The mathematical geometrical energy relationships that serve as the blueprints upon which experiential manifestation will emerge can be perceived by the conscious identity in its symbol translation. When using the Trinity Master Key symbols, you are resetting and activating very specific portions of the personal divine blueprint, D12 Pre-Matter Maharic Shield, into a naturally harmonious relationship with universal order, the organic structure of dimensionalized frequency bands. The Trinity Master Keys provided in this technique trigger activation of very specific fire letters, kalends, within the DNA template, allowing the DNA template to receive directly the new electrical instructions corresponding to the personal divine blueprint. This technique can be used with Cathra healing techniques, from Cathra Level 1, and with any other healing modality or singularly after activating the D12 Maharata current via Technique 6, the Maharic Quick Seal. It is necessary to initiate a D12 Maharic Seal in order to run any symbol key program into the DNA template and Level 1 Cathra grid. It is the strength of the D12 Maharata current that allows access to the deepest levels of the personal shields and divine blueprint. The Trinity Master Key symbols are a set of 3 symbol keys that are to be used in sequence. The first 2 Trinity keys, the initiating keys, are used in every application to open the embodied Level 1 Cathra grid to receive new instructions. The third Trinity Master Key symbol, the transmitting key, corresponds directly to the divine blueprint of one-dimensional frequency band and its corresponding Cathra center, DNA strand template, chakra and related body regions, axiotonal line, auric field level and station of consciousness. In a Trinity Key induction session, one can choose to work on only one dimension, chakra DNA strand template Cathra center axiotonal line auric level, via its transmitting key, or each of the 12 transmitting keys of the universal Cathra can be used, in sequence, following induction of the 2 initiating keys. The process of using the Trinity keys is simple. The chakra that corresponds to the transmitting key, dimension, DNA strand with which you desire to work is used as the vortex through which the Trinity keys are induced into the corresponding Cathra center. From the Cathra center, the Trinity keys electrically pass on to the DNA template, and from there into the axiotonal line system and corresponding areas of the body-mind-spirit system. Use of the Trinity Key induction technique progressively assists in activating the personal Merkaba vehicle, while amplifying and expediting restoration of the personal divine blueprint. Technique number 9. Merkaba Trinity Key Induction. Activate the Maharata current via Technique 6. The Maharic Quick Seal and decide which transmitting keys you will use. Trace the 3 Trinity symbol keys onto 3 small squares of paper. First, place each of the papers with the 2 initiating keys face up on the floor, then stand barefoot or socks only, with 1 foot on top of each of the papers. Initiating key number 1 under left foot, key number 2 under the right foot. Note: to run Trinity Key induction for a client, have them recline on their back and place the papers with initiating keys in your palms, and hold about an inch from the soles of the client's feet, in the etheric body. As introduced in Cathra Level 1, use your palm chakras to transmit the symbols and the pale silver Maharata current, using the same action as described below, into the client's foot chakras. Key 1 left foot right hand transmission. Key 2 right foot left hand transmission. In self-induction, the papers with symbols should be positioned beneath the balls of your feet, in the area of the main chakra on the sole of each foot. Simply begin to breathe deeply and slowly for a few minutes. With each inhale, draw a thick stream of pale silver Maharata current from Earth's core through the central vertical current of the body, and out the top of the head to the 14th chakra, 36-inch above the head. With each exhale, imagine a grapefruit-sized pale silver Maharata ball, rapidly moving down your central vertical current. When the Maharata ball reaches your second chakra, near the navel, imagine the ball splitting into 2 balls, each continuing to travel down each leg and out your feet chakras, through the symbol keys. Once the 2 balls of Maharata current have passed through the symbol keys, imagine that they remerge into the one grapefruit-sized pale silver ball that continues to move downward into the 13th chakra at Earth's core. Continue this process until you sense a momentary slight warmth, tingling or subtle itching at the balls of your feet. These mild, momentary sensations, called the Q response, will grow stronger the more frequently you use the feet chakras for symbol key induction. Once you have noticed the Q response, you have successfully induced the 2 initiating Trinity keys, and it is now time to utilize the remaining transmitting key. If you have chosen to use the transmitting key for D1 strand 1, axiotonal line 1, chakra 1, continue standing for the final symbol key induction, placing the paper with the transmitting key face up on the floor between slightly parted feet. Do not stand on the symbol key paper for base chakra induction. For all other chakras, recline on your back and place the paper with the transmitting key directly on top of the chakra to which it corresponds, on the front of the body. Use each inhale breath to draw Maharata current up from Earth's core into the central vertical current only as far up as the selected chakra. On each exhale, push pale silver Maharata current out from the central vertical current of the body and into the chakra, imagining that the chakra is progressively turning into a radiant vortex of pale silver light that spins faster and faster. When you begin to feel a bit of warmth, tingling, energy running, or itching of the skin at the chakra region, the Q response, use a final inhale breath to draw the image of the symbol down through the chakra into the body and into the tiny crystal seal that links the chakra to the central vertical current. Take a final exaggerated exhale and imagine that you have pushed the energy of the transmitting symbol key out of the chakra into the corresponding level of the auric field. Once imbued into the auric field, the single image of the symbol then replicates automatically and rapidly, creating millions of mini replicas of the symbol within your bioenergetic field. When the Q response sensation at the chakra has completely ceased, you have successfully induced the entire mathematical program of the transmitting symbol into the corresponding cathar center, DNA strand template, axiotonal line, body region, and level of consciousness. Trinity Master Key Selection Chart. 12 transmitting keys correspond to each dimension chakra cathar center axiotonal line, etc. Number and circle represents the number of chakras into which corresponding transmitting key symbol will be induced. Note: the smaller symbols placed outside of some circles are amplifier key symbols, corresponding to the chakra by which they are positioned. The amplifier keys can be used in place of the transmitting key within the circle, or the 2 keys can be drawn on one paper for simultaneous induction. It is recommended to begin with the transmitting key inside the circle, then after a few induction exercises switch to the amplifier key, and after several exercises with the amplifier key, use both transmitting and amplifier keys simultaneously.